Alright, a little bit of pop-in, but that never hurt nobody. I'm on performance mode too, actually, so kind of surprised to still be seeing pop-in, but...
Oh, good.
What are you gonna do?
It's the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more.
Yo, why are you ruining my style, man?
Now,
It's my favorite jacket.
as soon as I can, but first I must
My
contact the
muggle
minister.
mom gave me that.
They need to know what
man.
happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting
Man,
ceremony?
Ranrock, every time I hear that, I'm just thinking, like, Ragnarok. Oh, sick. They're still sorting.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Ooh. It's a black,
Prepare
like Sirius
yourself to
Black
meet
or that family,
the
not like
headmaster.
me Black. You know what I mean?
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting
Bro.
ceremony's over.
Bro, she just took the hat off of some kid's head.
Complications.
Put it on my head. That's it. The hat's already out.
The goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever
Rumors.
patience I had left.
The goblin problem.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
What do you mean if you're lucky? I just saw you take that hat off of some dude's head. Why are you being a jerk about this, man? Just bring it back out again. You didn't even get to finish. The ceremony is... You didn't even finish that sentence. Also, pretty empty hall. Enrollment is down.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
I am... See, I knew I wasn't late. I'm just in time. Alright, put me in, coach.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here
Yes,
with
sir. You got problems?
preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Does this hat only speak in rhymes? I can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to... I'm trying to explore, dog.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Yeah, I'm bigger than this school, okay?
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, and... I'm gonna... Stay loyalty,
A
dog.
sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
Hell yeah, I do. Especially in my subjects,
You
baby.
do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Oh, gosh darn it. Being a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff's house, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Gosh darn it. I'll tell you what I think Hufflepuff is known for. And my apologies to my portly brothers and sisters. But when I think of Hufflepuff, I'm thinking of the, like, most portly people in the school. Like, it's just bad branding. Like, a house filled with nothing but, like, Mrs. Puffs from SpongeBob, but, like, without the sex appeal. That's what I think of when I think of Hufflepuff. I can change my house. I could choose one. I could choose a different house, but you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Alright, I said I was gonna do an evil run of this game, and I'm gonna put Hufflepuff on the gosh darn map, okay? Alright? I'm gonna be the most evil person to go to this gosh darn school in the history of the universe, okay? I'm gonna make Voldemort look like Gandhi. That's my promise to you, okay? So Hufflepuff, House of Evil, when I'm done with it, alright? We're changing this bad boy around. I'm accepting it. Put me in.
Better be Hufflepuff.
Gosh darn it. Alright, where's my people at? Gosh, stop changing my style! Guys, stop. Oh my, see, that's what I'm talking about! Look at all those desserts! That's Hufflepuff behavior, okay? That's a Hufflepuff mentality, and we're changing it.
And one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, boo! Boo! Just so you didn't want to put it in the game, boo!
Enough!
Boo!
It's
Nobody got
not as
hurt,
though I've
boo!
banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures.
I'm
sure
trying to
you
be
will
the
have
next
plenty to do before
Victor
classes begin
Crumb or
tomorrow.
something.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Wait, what? I can't... I just got here, man. I'm trying to eat. I'm in Hufflepuff, man. I gotta, like...
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to
Fit
meet
in.
you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Isn't everybody here a new student? Like, why just
As
me
I was
specifically?
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Side. I forget where Hufflepuff is. Oh, look at that
It's
poppin'.
quite uncommon for a student to begin...
Was Hufflepuff off the kitchen? I think it is.
Work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap
It's a
the
worthy
barrel,
punishment.
2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Helga Hufflepuff.
Well,
I'm in.
now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you,
All
Professor
right.
Weasley.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Professor.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
And I hope your family is not going to be a bunch of degenerates, but you know. The Weasleys have always been a plague on the school. Poppin'.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
All right. Nice little room. Oh my god, I just teleported it to my hand. That's magic. That's another thing I kind of like. Because magic gives the game a lot of leeway, you know what I mean? Like, any, like, glitch could honestly just be chalked up to, like, magic, you know what I mean? Ooh, an apple. What the hell? Does Hufflepuff have apples? More apples, holy. Alright, maybe Hufflepuff is turning it around. Yo, what's up, fellas? What are these other areas? Are these just like different rooms? Oh yeah, they are. I can just open somebody's chest? Oh, level 3. What the hell is this? Okay. See what I'm saying? Like, it's just magic, man. Just a floating towel. That's magic, baby. Alright, I'm getting out of here. They didn't get apples. What the hell? Ah, yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking, baby. That's what I wanted to see. House chest, don't know what that is. Oh, sick, a ghost. Sick. Oh. Oh, this is where the girls' dormitories are? I guess. Oh, yeah. That's like one of the... So in the books, like that's what they have to kind of like separate the boys from the girls. But the girls have unlimited access to the boys' rooms. I guess because they're smarter, is more or less what they're saying. Oh, nice book. See, it can float. Is it a glitch or is it just magic?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's a
She's awfully
Hufflepuff.
regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company.
That's a good
anyway.
guess.
Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made.
I just
Can't
came late.
imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Yeah, I'm not worried, dog.
I'm really not worried.
I did
I'm sure
Revelio, a
I'm
Lumos.
Nevertheless, it is
I killed the
rather
statue.
unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course.
Yeah.
Presumably, as
Everybody's a lot
hard-working
dumber.
Hufflepuff,
A lot less
you'll prove
skilled.
yourself in no time. I'm hardworking too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Alright, well, nice meeting you. Oh, shit, hold
Do
on.
you
I got a
really
question.
think you should have been in Ravenclaw.
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu. Alright, let's see. Got 2 more people to talk to.
You don't need to be frightened, little hat.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
You're monologuing.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Mucho gusto.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors.
About
Were
me?
you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
It's none of your business.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
It
Dick,
must
you
have
don't know
been
me.
bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Oh, thank you. ¿Cómo
Are
está
you sure everything is
tu
all right,
tío?
with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Nah, I'd worry about it, dog.
Thank you, Adelaide.
It's a letter,
Nice
you know?
seeing you.
Write it in
Of
a
course.
rush.
And good luck.
I just had to get this letter out to my my niece in Hogwarts. I couldn't wait a day on that. That's a big emergency. Alright, well, I'm in a Hufflepuff, so I'm not expecting to see the best and brightest here, you know what I mean?
I can't quite reach.
Come
Oh,
on.
big
he went
hiss.
that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big
Coulda
castle
just
for
jumped,
a
dog.
student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't
Dude,
have
leave
any
the
pets
cat
of my
alone.
own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Is it because of the vomit? It's probably because of the vomit.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts
Oh
are
my
rather
God.
incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in
The hell
books
is a
before.
glumbumble?
Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever... What? Have you ever had a pet? Didn't he just say no? I'm gonna ask you
Have
this,
you
okay?
ever had a pet,
I feel like you
Arthur?
said no.
No.
This is a very
My mother's a
Hufflepuff
muggle,
question.
And as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the
Ugh.
shop.
Gross. Alright, I'll see you,
Nice meeting you, Arthur.
Arthur.
And good
Good
luck
lord.
finding that cat.
Get some normal
Thank you.
glasses, dude.
Try not
The
to get
red,
lost
not
in
really
the
working
castle
for you.
yourself.
Really makes you stand out, but in the worst way.
To bed yet?
Anyways.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Why is everybody gossiping about me?
Protego.
You see what I can do? You see that? Alright?
Luma.
You see this? You guys know about... What do you know about this, huh? Huh? Stop gossiping about me, okay? Alright. Everybody in this room should maybe have one of these. It's called an apple. Okay? There we go. Woo! Alright.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Don't I
Now,
only
in light
have
of
one
your
second day at
unique
Hogwarts?
situation,
And
joining
one
us as a
third
fifth
day at
year,
Hogwarts?
You'll need to catch up with your classmates
And one fourth
not
day at
fall
Hogwarts?
behind.
See where I'm going with this?
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs.
Ah, the magical ACTs.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
It's a
Here you
book.
are.
Wow. Never seen one of these before. Wow, it floats.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Well, when you write down in it.
Seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright, Professor. If you say so.
This way.
Yeah, the barrel was really distracting me.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic
Sick.
and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Wizard lore, okay. Like this? What's this?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was
The hell?
a student.
Oh, I thought it was
Using
glowing.
the
Am I
guide
crazy?
will also train
Yeah,
you
it
to be
was.
alert to your surroundings.
What the hell?
Do keep up.
No, this is glowing, sister. I thought I just had to do Revelio. Whatever. I guess I can't do it. They've locked me out. Oh, sick. Another apple.
Simply cast
Yeah, see?
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide
That's what I did downstairs. Alright, it worked this time. House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled dirigible plums are likely an acquired taste. Okay. How Hufflepuff. You've just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. One of two. Field Guide. Level 1. Okay. Oh, I get stuff. Okay. So I can get dumb little glasses. That's tight. Must be claimed here. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Yeah, I saw one
inside
downstairs,
and
but they wouldn't let me
outside the
do it. There's a lot of stairs, too. Good. Good, good, good. Hufflepuff needs them. The hell is this?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
I've discovered a Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames. Okay. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where Hogwarts is where students and professors live, and includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region. Okay. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames, undiscovered. I see. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Okay, so I need to go... you pointing to this? Select the library annex to continue. Oh, I thought I was going to Central Hall, but I guess that's not the Great Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Alright. Cool, cool, cool.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Sick.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Tell me about the Charms classes.
What do I learn in Charms class?
Call me crazy,
Exactly
probably
what you might
Charms.
expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Sick. What about Defense Against the Dark Arts? What do I learn there?
Tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Is it Defense Against the Dark Arts?
The Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Hogsmeade, that's a decent
Hogsmeade,
question.
Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Alright, thanks.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Oh, get out of your
A
hair.
lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
Specifically
odd.
about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Boy, I'm from Chicago. I ain't no snitch.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
It's none of your
Almost
business.
Precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Because he's the
Yes.
devil?
You seem to have provided our new
What if he's
listener
actually the
with a
devil?
solid
Is that possible?
foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class.
Yeah, a man
myself.
died also,
Might
by
I
the way.
rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank
I just looked at the map. What? I looked at it already.
Good luck today. And
Alright.
remember to use your field guide. It will
Pleasure.
be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Dang it!
Professor.
Come and find me in
gosh
my
darn
classroom after
tracker.
You've attended both classes today, and I'll
You
explain
bugged me.
more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, see ya. You'd be proud of me, I didn't snitch.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully
Lie?
evade Professor
You absolutely
Weasley's
did.
interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Oh, I lied big time.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Okay.
Professor.
Alright, no
Good.
snitching. I get it.
As capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
I feel
Speaking
very
of
lucky.
guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open the quest log. Oh, dang it. This represents main quest. Completing main quest for the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Good. Good. Okay. Let's do charms first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll see you, man. Oh, God. Welcome to Hogwarts. I'm a beaver boy.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Huh?
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can.
The hell is this? What? I can jump? Oh, sick. What? Should there be somebody here? Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, there you are. You know, there was like... You know you weren't at your post, right?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty.
Well, I mean...
But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle.
That's what
to
you
be
like in a
honest.
school.
If I can
Mystery.
work out the riddle of this one, I'll know
Danger.
what to do with all of them. As good a
Lawsuits.
place as any to begin.
Alright, yeah,
If
I'll
I
take a
have
look.
time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Oh, buddy. I got all the tools in the world. Alright, let's
Do
see.
come and find me if you stumble.
Oh, get out of my way.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I think it's just down those steps. Boy, you casted Lumos and you didn't see this?
This
Oh,
looks
it's
like
right
the
here, dog.
location from the painting. Let's
Sick,
get you
I got a
back to your
friend.
frame, little moth.
Made a whole friend. Look at that. Alright, go. Up and away with. We gotta cancel. There we go.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell
You're watching?
Lenora that I solved
Do you
the
see
puzzle
that?
of that empty frame.
Almost a level up. So close. Alright, I solved it.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did?
I'm not telling, baby. I said evil run and I meant it, darn it. I'm keeping the secret for
I'm afraid
myself.
I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
Oh, shoot, she's upset. Oh my god, they're giving me a second chance to go back on it. Nah, I'm not.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place.
Alright, okay. Everybody's a little upset.
Solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Yeah.
To see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
It's a big competition. Alright. She didn't take that well. It took me like a minute, if even. It's one of those question things again. Another one of those questions. Gosh darn, grab the page. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's see. Let's see. 17, 21, 11. Alright. This is math. Is this like... I want to say like a unicorn would be 1, right? I assume it just goes around and counts, right? A spider is 8, right? I don't know how many... This is a hydra. Is a hydra 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, this has 9. Spider has 8. I don't know what this is. Ooh, I feel like a salamander does not have 6. This has 5. That's 3, right? Okay, I'm gonna assume it goes 1, and I guess this is 0. I don't know what this is, but let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 9, 8. Alright, let's try that. So if we want to finish this is... It's 1 question mark. So 11 plus whatever this is... 0, 1, 2, 2, 13. So we need an 8. So we need this thing. Alright, let's see if that's actually here. Or no, we need 8. That's the spider. Oh, that's the last thing. Okay. Okay, and then for this one, we need 9 plus 5. It's 14. We need a 3, so we need the... I don't know what you call that. It's not a basilisk. I don't know what you call a 3-headed snake. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's try that. I'm gonna be rich, baby. Sick. Alright, that's okay. That's math. Wow, I got a tree. And some gloves. Sick. Are those stat boosting? Let's boost my stats. Is there like a inventory? Is there a quicker way to get to that? Can I just like... Oh, no, don't want that. I guess not, and this is just the book. Bummer. Alright, let's see. Kind of takes a long time to like go between sections. Okay, let's see. Oh no, these are gloves. Give me a boost, I'll take it. Okay, I got nothing here. It gives me nothing. All right, we're good with this then. Let's keep going.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, I thought I had I guess I don't go this way. It's just out here. Is this a door? It is a door. Is that a loading screen then? I guess.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary possibly started by Sir Cadogan. That's a painting. I think Sir Cadogan is a painting. This is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. I think that guy just lies a lot. I think that's like a painting of a knight that like lies all the time. In the book, not in the movies, and also in the second... So my history with Harry Potter is pretty much just... Obviously the books and the movies. This is a class I need to... Oh, that's Weasley. Okay. I don't need to attend this class. My history with Harry Potter, at least in gaming... Oh, cat. Is, not great, honestly. It's Deathly Hallows Part 1, which I think is a terrible game. It is, Goblet of Fire, which is also a terrible game. It's the Lego Harry Potter games, which is great. It's really good games. Specifically the first one. And then it's the Chamber of Secrets for the Game Boy Color, which I played on the Game Boy Advance, but they had Sir Cadogan in there, I'm almost positive. It's busted. Anyways. I haven't really played a decent Harry Potter game other than like the Lego Harry Potter games, and I guess Chamber of Secrets, because I did like that one on the Game Boy. That, okay, I can't track. That let you kind of explore Hogwarts and was a decent game in general. What have we here?
Revelio.
There we go. Painting of Ilias. This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved his entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Raxidian by conjuring a mouse Patronus. Oh, that's cool. Cool story, man. Is that supposed to be... Oh, that looks pretty cool. What the hell? Oh, this is a Death Eater? But like that's before Death Eater time, right? Cool. Very dark. Very cool.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Alright, now you're just bragging. You're bragging, honey.
Revelio.
Oh, who the hell is this dude? Slow down. Oh, it's a ghost murder. Tight. I mean, who'd have thought, but tight. This ghost on ghost violence has to stop. Is he just... Is that Expecto Patronum? I don't know a lot of... Wingardium Leviosa. Rictum Sempra. Rictum Sempra. Or I'm thinking of like Septum Sempra? Rictum Sempra I think just like flips you.
Wish I could afford my own group of spin witches.
Wouldn't it be romance? And then the werewolves in the goblin.
Tight. It's a cool area. Golden Snitch Scarf. Cool. Can't play Quidditch, but we got the Quidditch stuff. What is this? I don't think it's important.
Revelio.
Stop it!
Oh, sick,
You'll
it's
get us in
Peeves.
trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack.
Is he a ghost? He's like super colorful.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Black, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I guess he is a ghost. Okay. So Peeves is like a trickster ghost, for those who are not aware. Kind of, I mean, definitely a side character in the book, but like completely not in the... Are you trying to get in this room, dog? I'll help you out. Let's see. 3, 0. So we need a 2, which is the bird-looking thing. Hello. Gosh darn it, cat. I said I was going to help you. Get out of my face. I'm trying to solve a riddle here. Anyways. Okay, that's that one. And this one is Unicorn 1, 4, 5. 12 minus 5, 7. 9, 8, 7. We need the squid-looking thing. Maybe it is a squid. Do squids have like 7 tentacles and not 8? Alright, cat, I got you. Oh, watch out for that door. Oh man, bummer. Still stuck. Real shame. Thestrals. Just a room of Thestral stuff. Alright. Somebody that really loves their Thestrals. I can't blame them. I mean, they're decent. It's a miracle we've enslaved them. Or, I'm sorry, domesticated them. Without being able to see them. I guess people will see death. Actually, no, it makes sense. I assume all the Thestral riders can see them.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Tight. You know,
Hello,
me and you, we
I'm
gotta
Becky.
stick together, okay?
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Ah.
Shall we begin? Welcome
Flamboyant
to year
as
5
hell.
of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone,
You're
please
darn right,
open your
Professor.
textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
I just got here.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Bro, it's day one. How is it too late to study?
The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
You guys didn't like that? Come on.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
I like this guy.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
It really called out Miss Dale. Oh, Acio's the summoning spell? I was thinking like summoning like a troll or something. Study your wand with L. Oh, I know this. I've seen this. Bang. Bang. Accio.
Accio.
Easy, dog. First try.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Oh, she's supposed to be
Very
good or
good,
something?
everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
God. It must suck to get outside in this castle. Like, you gotta go down like a million flights of stairs. It must like, take like 10 minutes to leave this castle. And here we are.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Jesus Christ, Professor. Relax.
So why
Poppin'.
don't we have our newest student start us off?
What game is this? Is this like the one with like the sandy table and you go like, what?
Very simply,
So I guess I'm just
cast
pulling them?
Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm
R2 and square.
at the last possible moment. Now,
Okay.
Accio, think of this like gobs. Splendid!
Oh, sick. Dude, this is easy.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Bruh, easy. Look at that. 100 points. I don't even need these points. But I'll do it again.
That's it.
Alright, might have overshot it. Might have overshot it. Okay, overshot it a little bit. Overshot it just a smidge.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
How many
Well,
points?
there's certainly no sport in playing without
Stop
some
just saying
friendly
points.
competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the
All right.
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Can I just knock her stuff off? Oh, only 30. Hold on. I can outpace this. Ooh, can I do both? Hold on. Can I like knock her stuff off and then? All right, let's see.
Accio.
All right. Well, I slid my way into 50.
Very good.
She's still in 30. Dang it. Alright, hold on. I can match this. Oh shit, I overshot it. I overshot it. Nope, 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 nope.
Brilliant.
Killer.
Let us do.
Killer. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Whew. I thought she was trying to F me up. So I just need 20 points,
we go.
really. Oh, I just need 10. Alright.
Accio.
We don't gotta go for the gold. There. There we go. No need to embarrass.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Down for round 3. Oh. Ah, fudge.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
You can't hit what you can't see. Oh, she's gonna nail that bot. Yeah. Ah. Oh. No, she's effed. It comes back, right?
That is how it's done.
That's how it's done. Hold on. Uh-huh. That's how it's done, huh? Alright, let me show you how it's done. Boom, that's an even 20. Perfectly good, right in the middle.
Get you back for that. Here we go.
The accent is that. And not British. Alright, well I'm still kind of ahead. But I can embarrass her. I'm gonna take that opportunity. Oh. Alright, I'm good. Okay, I take it back. I'm good. Still in the zone.
Let us see this.
Ooh, she sneak into 50?
Yes!
Nope. Alright, so all I need is 10 points. All I need is 10 points. I'm gonna bowl this one, though.
Not exactly your typical lesson. Not that I mind.
Oh, wait. I let go way too soon. But whatever. That's all the points I need. Hey! Nice try. This is my first day in magic school. Did I tell you that? Didn't even know what magic was until this
Very
summer.
good, both of you.
When
Well
I
done.
blew up my aunt. But now I'm rolling balls with the best of them.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Yeah, why is that?
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for
Took
me
me
to
1
get
hour.
everything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm doing my best.
But I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence.
Oh,
I
sick.
transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My
Wagadu.
mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the
Oh,
world. at a new
Uganda.
school in a new
Uganda. Uganda. Ugadu.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Oh, Wagadu.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Oh, I
So
guess a big
yes,
magic presence in
bigger
Africa
than
makes sense.
Hogwarts.
Motherland, right?
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle
Mountains
as
of the
a
Moon,
beautiful
what?
edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything.
Oh dang,
at all.
every school has like
And
a
then
big
it just
reveal moment.
materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here.
Wait, what?
Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
But actually, that's gotta be better, right? Because, like, Dumbledore doesn't... Well, I feel like Dumbledore has definitely done magic without a wand. So I feel like that's gotta be better.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Oh, for sure. That's kind of like a weird thought. I would think the world would want to learn what Wagadu is doing to learn, you know, magic without wands. I mean, because I don't know if... I guess wands, do they enhance your magic? Like, the Elder Wand obviously does, and there are certain wands that are better fit to you. But I don't know if they enhance your magic. I mean, unless wands enhance your magic, then I don't see why everybody's not doing wand-free magic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
He's got that stern look in his eye.
Next time.
All right, good meeting you.
Fudge.
You can what was her name?
On humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
I can't.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Oh, that's good to know. Fun fact.
A word, if you would.
Sure.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I killed that ball game earlier.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well,
definitely decent.
An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well,
Ha,
managing
see what he
to
did
best
there?
as gifted
Charm.
a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you,
Well, I'm
Professor.
charmed,
I enjoyed
Professor.
the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a
Alohomora.
bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Tight. All right. Oh man, he's locking this door. What the, Professor? All right. Cool.
Hello there.
Hello.
You're the new student, aren't you?
I am.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going
I feel like
well.
because they think I'm
You certainly
mentally
seem to hold
challenged.
your own in charms.
Wasn't too challenging a lesson.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his...
Bro, I was very
Well,
confident in my
better see to my
abilities.
charms
What are you
homework.
talking about?
I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I need to do Defense Against the Dark Arts. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found in inside regions of Hogwarts marked as a flag, a black flag, XP, etc. Alright. Oh, wait, what? I know it is downstairs. Cool. What's up, fellas? It's down here. Oh, just a bunch of cats. There's a million cats. I think the only pets you're allowed to have are owls, cats, and toads. There's your Harry Potter fun fact. We're all going to be up to snuff. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if that's like a real song, like, or if that's like straight from Harry Potter. Sonogram? Alright, kind of freaked me out a little bit. Wasn't expecting a lot of dings there, but there was some dings. Is this a statue to death?
Revelio.
Man, I was hoping I could see some details on that one. Alright, I'm gonna guess this thing can't see me. Which makes me wonder, is there like an invisibility cloak I'll be able to use? I would guess, yeah.
Is that all you've got?
Oh my god. Did he bombarded him?
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
You don't use bombard him on people, right?
But I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Nope.
Now, you may be
Not
asking
once in my life.
how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Close some blinds. Swish and flick. I guess that's right. Swish and flick. Alright, cool, cool, cool.
Levioso.
Oh man, he didn't do the swish and flick. That's like a classic.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
That's a... I was gonna say human being, but it's not a human being. I was leaning on that desk, come on.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
It's good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Tight. Easy. I killed it. Alright.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Easy.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Stupid Protego.
Complicates things.
Stupid one. Good form.
Thank you.
Must be your first. Levioso. Let's just say I'm a quick.
Boy, I'm knocking you off this dumb table. Got him.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
That's what she said. Well, actually, that's not what she said. I don't give as good as I get. Bummer. But it's tough out there, you know?
On the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Thank you.
Points to Hufflepuff.
Hell yeah. How many, though?
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
We talking 2 or like a million?
Is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a
Oh my
different
God.
kettle of Grindylows entirely.
That's pretty racist, right? Battling dark
I
wizards
advise you to keep practicing whenever you
or
can.
goblins. Putting the
Perhaps Mr.
whole
Sallow will have some
goblin
ideas
race
for you.
inside
Well done today. I shall reach out
the
soon
dark
with
wizard
additional
category. That's like a little much, right? I mean, that one bank dude was nice.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
He was a
dismissed.
goblin. That's racist, dog. Cool.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I'd love to face Professor Hackett. What's up?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student
God, that was a
to be
lot
so
of blinks he
deft with
did.
a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was, dude. You just sucked, my man.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Fight Club? Put me in, dog.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
Peace.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Talent,
Look
baby.
for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
By the tower. Good lord, were you listening into that? Bro, you gotta keep your Fight Club stuff down.
If you
I
know the
leveled
right
up.
spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Oh, sick. Okay. If you
What
say
are you
so.
up to now?
So I need to talk to what's her face, right? I need to see the Transfig. The Transfig Professor. Which was here, right? Nope. It's the grounds. There we go. So quiet.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
You guys talking about the room of requirement? The room.
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
Bro, I'm killing it.
Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nope. I ain't no snitch, Professor. Stop
Nothing
trying.
more, Professor.
You're not gonna catch me slipping.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Professor Ronan did mention
I'm always willing to learn. I'm not gonna be the next big dark
Professor
wizard if I don't
Ronan
know
will
stuff.
meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Man, I'm gonna be good.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
They sell
J.
potions.
Pickens Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about
Oh, I think I've gotten a
when
few of
you begin
those.
working with transfiguration
Like that tree.
magic.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is.
Convenient.
Most people are familiar with
I don't know
the
if there's
shop in
ever been.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker.
I wonder if it's the same Ollivander. That dude is, I mean, that dude was old, but I don't think he was like 200 years old.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
Deal.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Natty. Let's go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with
I think he knows the grounds a little bit
Glad
better.
to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any
That's
of
what I
Victor
thought.
Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've
All right.
finished Professor Ronan's assignment,
the feeling I'm gonna be
your
meeting
friend
them.
will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.